family is just one of many midwifery practices in the country. Just one example of the work that 7,000 midwives are doing all over the country every day.
I'm not sure about what her nutrition should be. Is it just whatever I'm eating?
There's a lot of thought to allergens and animal protein, milk, cheese, meat, that kind of stuff, wheat. Those things cause allergies. Look at that smile. Here, I'll look at your ears and your arms. Because midwives are specialists in the care of healthy women, we're able to attend to the needs of individual healthy women. Ahí, ¿de usted?
Norma.
Sí. Ella es. Ajá. So let's see.
Okay.
No se tiene el día libre, so. The philosophy and focus of midwifery is different. Because you have a healthy woman, you don't need to focus so much on the disease present as much as you need to ensure that there are no diseases present, and then focus on the emotions of the woman or on the changes that she's experiencing. One of the important things when looking at midwifery as a distinct model, that you're choosing a midwifery model of care, is to understand that you're not excluding the medical model, that midwives are medically trained, that they have surgical skills, that they've worked in operating rooms and worked in hospital environments. And as distinct midwifery model and medical model are, they converge, that they come together, and that's what makes midwifery safe. The difference with a nurse midwife is that we provide more focus on education. Because we're not having to manage diabetic medication levels, we are going to manage the important task of getting a woman prepared physically and spiritually to experience labor and birth. 70% of the women that enter birth healthy go through an entirely uncomplicated, unmedical birth. 30% will need something, some type of medical skill to continue safely through the process. And that can be very simple medical procedures like suctioning meconium out of a newborn's nose or suturing after the delivery. Those are all things that we're trained to do, that we're specialists of as well. So we have basic surgical techniques and experience working both in the hospital and out of the hospital.
Sorry, Papa. No. Oh, see.
Every part of the profession of midwifery is evidence-based. It's been researched. And so you can take yourself out of the philosophy and look objectively at what keeps families together and what keeps women healthy and what leads to empowerment in a population. In 1970, the C-section rate in the United States was 5%, and now it's lingering between 26 and 30%. Without a doubt, nothing changed in a woman's ability to give birth. A lot of things changed in the way we manage birth. One of the reasons that the C-section rate has gotten so high is the inappropriate use of technology. A lot of technology was invented with all good intention to affect outcomes in a more positive way, to decrease cerebral palsy or to make labor faster or more comfortable. We know that the electronic fetal monitor has increased C-section rate without better outcomes for babies. So it was intended to avoid problems, and what it's done is cause another problem. Oh, look, she's 9 pounds, 2, 4, 6, 8 ounces, not quite 10 pounds. Preterm birth is something that's on the rise in this country, and since 1981, it's gone up 30%. So 9,000 babies a week are born in this country before they're due, before they're ready to be born, before their lungs are mature. We're not sure why it's happening. That's one of the biggest focuses from the March of Dimes, is to decrease preterm birth. And we know some reasons. Some are birth defects, some are infections that are causing the woman to go into preterm birth. But a lot of preterm births, we never know why. Let's see for Corona. Oh, perfect, 37. So let's see, at birth she was 33. Midwives have offered a key to understanding how to decrease preterm birth rates.
Her eyes are so beautiful.
There was a study published in the 80s that showed that nurse midwives were most effective at decreasing very early birth weight, preterm birth, and admissions into neonatal intensive care units because of their continuity of care. So it was their ability to get to know the family system and the woman that led to better outcomes. That kind of attention to personal and individual care is truly the art of what a nurse midwife does. One of the things that midwifery so prides itself on is its individualized care in making sure that women feel like the birth of their baby is the one birth, it's their distinct birth, and that you honor that moment, that the baby isn't just a number. Even if it's your 1,225th birth, it's the only birth that you've ever had with this baby and this mom.